Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some more Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis with the George Pickens trade and Pittsburgh's public confidence in internal options like Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson. The microscope really on those two players this year. Roman Wilson, a blank slate, only 5 offensive snaps his rookie year. Austin breaking out in 2024. The subject of today's video, still a ways to go, but there was a couple things and really one area in particular that Austin really shined and impressed and surprised me in 2024. Let's talk about it. Before we start, if you guys could like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site, SteelersDepot.com, would really appreciate that. So Austin knew he was fast, knew he could make some plays downfield, and he did last season. But what I thought impressed me the most was expanding his catch radius. For a guy that his first 2 years, granted he was hurt, didn't play a lot, but even in preseason training camp action, had a really limited catch radius. It's never going to be huge because of his lack of size, but it felt like the ball had to be right between that 1 and the 9 on his jersey for him to catch it. Thought last year, especially later in the season, you saw him make some more difficult catches outside his frame. This is week 8 against the Giants. Not the most difficult pass. A really nice throw, actually, from Russell Wilson, but tracking this one over the outside shoulder, making that catch, and then finishing in the end zone. A nice job here. We'll see other examples to probably demonstrate my point better, but I just like the job of tracking here from Austin, trying to fight for this one over his shoulder. It's a really good pass by Wilson in the bucket, no question about that. Made it easy on his receiver, but those ones over the shoulder can be a little tough to track at speed. It's a good route to get separation, stack the corner, find the ball, make the play. So just kind of an early season or really mid-season example for Austin. Love the route here, the separation, track. It's a great rep. This is the snow game, the Thursday night upset loss to the Cleveland Browns. So it's going to be a little hard to see Austin on this play, but we'll try to walk through it the best we can. He is bottom of the screen in the slot and making a nice combat catch over the middle, and Austin really made some plays downfield over the middle. The Chargers touchdown early in the season, but this one, again, nice job on the route. Obviously, the snow making it tough for the safety to be able to, get out of his pedal and burst upfield, but finishing the play here for Austin is the point I really want to emphasize, being able to make this catch through contact in terrible weather, in the snow, a Memphis kid making a play in those harsh, off the Lake Erie conditions. So I know these clips aren't great. The other end zone view, you literally can't see anything. We'll maybe look at it just to show that, but Austin making some of those combat catches, not just ones where he's wide open. It's a clean contested catch, gets hit right on contact. Is that old friend Juan Thornhill? I can't even tell, to be honest with you, but nice job here to finish as Pittsburgh tried to get back in this game. Could not do it, unfortunately, but Austin helping the cause. So again, bottom of the screen in the slot. It's a good stem of the route, and then just finishing right there. It's a good job overall to make that play in a really tough, adverse situation. One last look from this view, then we'll look at the other end zone view and really not be able to see anything, but the snow games are fun. This one, not a fun game because of the loss to Cleveland. Pittsburgh getting their revenge a couple of weeks later, but Austin really coming on strong after the bye, had good chemistry with Russell Wilson. And you see it there, and you see all the snow coming down here in that second half, that snowstorm. Yeah, not going to learn a lot from the film on this angle, but it is kind of fun in retrospect to watch these types of plays. Week 16 against the Ravens, part of this 5-game losing streak Pittsburgh experienced and endured, including the playoff loss to Baltimore. But Austin, a bright spot, couple games without George Pickens. Austin, 65 yards in both of these games, the week prior to Philadelphia, and then this one against Baltimore. His biggest play against the Ravens, this combat catch down the sideline. We see Austin aligned to the outside. May see more of that this year with George Pickens gone, potentially more outside reps available for a guy like Calvin Austin, also for Roman Wilson. But tracking this one, finishing it, he's able to use that speed initially to get a step, but then kind of waiting for this ball from Russ and then be able to contort, adjust his body, and make the play. It's a nice job here from Calvin Austin. There's contact, it's physical. This isn't just using your speed to get a step and stack the cornerback, adjusting. It's a nice placement for sure from Russ, maybe a little underthrown, but then making that catch away from his frame. That was the thing I saw from him. Even in training camp, I'm thinking back a little bit, there were a couple more plays made outside his frame where he had to reach for the ball. It wasn't just put into his lap, and a really nice job right there to make that catch, get both feet down, and hit that big play for Pittsburgh. Let's actually go back to that Week 15 game I just referenced, that first game without George Pickens and Austin hitting a big play. And I think this was the second half where Pittsburgh barely had the ball in the second half. And it's a nice job here, a little trickeration from the Steelers trying to look for a spark, a little flea flicker action from Jaylen Warren to Russell Wilson. Got Austin on that deep crosser over route and able to make that catch in contested coverage. Granted, it's a linebacker. It's Zach Bond, 53 on him, but still contested catch is contested catch, and Austin able to track and finish the play. And so if he wants to keep making strides and steps in 2025, and the opportunity I expect will be there, have to keep making plays like this. And it's encouraging to see as part of his progression. He's been regarded as a really hard worker. I got to speak with him at the Senior Bowl when he was coming out. Really good conversation with him. So certainly no issues about teammate and character and work ethic and professionalism. You're going to see Austin bring those things in spades. Question is, can he play bigger than his size? Can he be more consistent? Can he do what he did in 2024 in 2025? Stack good seasons. Can he make some more plays on the outside? You're seeing some flashes of it. I want to see it a little more often with George Pickens officially in Dallas. So, it's good to see Austin get involved. I think Arthur Smith has a better idea of how to use him than Matt Canada did in 2023. Granted, that's probably a statement that can apply to most players given Canada's poor tenure, but really impressed with Austin's stride. Still a ways to go. I'll be honest, I don't really view him currently as a number 2 receiver. He's a number 3 type to me, ideally, but Austin, can he prove me wrong? If he can keep making plays like this, making those difficult contested catches, he could certainly see that role grow as Pittsburgh looks for that bona fide number 2 receiver between him, Roman Wilson, if not potentially an outside source. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site SteelersDepot.com. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon.